This is ATW on the road. Welcome to this special episode of ATW. I'm Anthony McLaughlin.
And I'm Grant Hardy.
Today we hopped a ferry ride from Vancouver to the Sunshine Coast, which is still part of BC's mainland, but it's actually not accessible by road.
Because of the unique geography that surrounds it, the Strait of Georgia on one side, Howe Sound on the other, plus the coastal mountains nearby, a fixed link has never existed.
We're in the gorgeous harbor town of Gibsons, which for 20 years was home to the TV show The Beachcombers. Grant, would you describe me as a Nick or a Jesse?
Honestly, it was a bit before my time.
Sure, the original broadcast, but you can still find episodes online. But don't worry about that for now. Later, we're actually going to visit the show's iconic restaurant, Molly's Reach, where you'll get the chance to learn all about it. Right now, we are at the Sunshine Coast Museum and Archives to learn more about the region's industrial past, logging and fishing. Let's head to the logging exhibit to meet curator Matthew Lovegrove.
Hey guys, welcome to the Sunshine Coast Museum and Archives.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we are the Regional Heritage Museum for the Sunshine Coast, and our collection and museum explores the connection between land, sea, and human experience.
Awesome.
So we're just standing right now in the logging exhibit upstairs at the museum, and I'm holding one of the early tools of the trade for the loggers.
Awesome. Mind if I try and hold this here?
That's great. I see you've got your white gloves on, so you're ready to go.
This saw is at least 7.5 feet tall. I'm 6'1", so it seems like something that would be impractical for maybe just one person to use.
Yeah, you've got it. So they would actually, you have two loggers on, one logger on each end, and they would saw back and forth some of these massive old growth trees. So it took a lot of energy.
Talk about working up a good sweat.
That's right. So logging was a really important part of the early history here of the settlers. Fishing was also very important for the development of the culture and the community. And I have a boat downstairs I wanted to show you, so perhaps I will go get that ready.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Hey, I see you guys found the boat that I was telling you about before.
Hey.
Yeah, hey Matthew, I was actually just about to tell Grant that we're standing next to an old fishing rowboat, it looks like, called the handliner, but I actually don't know anything else about it. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I can tell you a few things. So this boat was built in 1932 by a gentleman named Hubert Evans, and he was kind of a coastal Renaissance man. He was a journalist in Vancouver. He was also a fisherman and a quite famous British Columbia author later on in life, but he was also a boat builder. And he designed this boat and built it from wood that he found scavenged along the beach in Roberts Creek.
Wow,
Real
cool.
jack of all trades.
That's right, yeah. So I'd like to show you one of my favorite features of this boat.
Awesome. Let me slip this glove back on here.
So what are you feeling there?
You know, those strings almost feel, if I didn't know better, like a musical instrument.
That's a really great description. Actually, like a guitar with a bunch of strings all strung together. So what we're feeling here is a string seat. So the fishermen would sit on the seat, and so they wouldn't get wet when they're sitting and fishing for hours on end out on the ocean.
Cool, I love that. It's really simple, but brilliant as well.
Of course, fishing goes back a long way here on the coast and was a big part of life for First Nations people, whether it was the Squamish here in Gibsons or the Sechelt Nation just down the road.
After this short break, we'll make a quick trip to Sechelt and learn more about the Sechelt Nation. Thanks for the tour, Matthew.
It's been great to meet you guys.
Stay tuned for more ATW on the road.